Waterford short trip as the Wildcats take on Eastern. Fifth inning. Henry Huffman hits one deep to left field, but Lane Atha, look at him run, making the catch. He gets under it. On the run, nice play. Now in the seventh, Corbin Stark lays out at second, but he can't quite hold on. What an effort. Clayton Moore on with a single despite the fantastic effort there. Bases loaded. Stark going to knock it down, but Hunter Needs coming through with the RBI single. Eastern leads 6-1. Now Caleb Abner up to bat, skies a ball to deep right field. Shallow right field, excuse me. Deep enough, though, to drive in the seventh run of the game for Eastern. Last chance coming up for the Wildcats. Cam Johnson finds some space in shallow right field to put two runners on for Waterford. They're threatening here. Now Hayden Jones coming up. He's going to lace one right back up the middle. A hot shot. That'll be an RBI single. Eastern leads still 7-2. 2 outs. Last chance for Waterford. Clayton Moore going to get the final out of the inning of the game on the routine fly ball as Eastern wins it 7-2.